All right, my loves. We're going to do a quick cleanse. One of my decks is stiff. Maybe it's time for a new deck. But we're going to do a quick cleanse before we get started. Because I already know the energies over here are a lot more heavier than the ones on my other channel, Coffee with She and Tarot. I love the smell of sage. I don't know if you guys like the smell of sage, but I love it. All right. Holy Spirit, angel guys, please cleanse the energy on and around us. Oh, shit. Hold on. Hold on. I forget them things be so sensitive. Oh my God. That just means I burned my sage really good. All right, Holy Spirit, angel guys, please cleanse the energy on and around us. May this energy be healing. Give the collective the information that they need to know at this time, what's hidden from them. And whatever protection they need, whatever negative energy is around them, that you remove it. Thank you, I say. All right, let's get ready. Thank you, Raya, sorry. I don't do questions on collective readings. I do personals. But I also don't take questions for my personals, so maybe that's not something, no, I'm not the reader that you would be interested in. All right, so let's see. All right, Holy Spirit, angel guys, what is the surrounding energy for the collective zodiac signs at this time? What is the surrounding energy? We have lack, doubts, karma. Something is balancing out. We have purpose. So there's a connection that has purpose to it. What else? It's teaching a lesson. What else? Family, home, commitment, celebration, gifts, abundance. What else? Assistance. So definitely, thank you, Gio. Definitely angel guides are surrounding this connection, aiding somebody on their journey, growth, summer. We're in summer right now, so somebody's growing in this season. Thank you, Gio. Just so complimentive. I don't know if that's the word. Thank you. We have nurture and compassion. I feel like somebody wants someone's attention. Somebody has a very loving, nurturing energy, and somebody wants that energy, right? But there's another person who is in this energy where they feel lack. So I don't think that the person who is wanted of their energy to nurture is giving it away, because this is about building like a stable life. And I feel like right now there's one person who's looking at a connection for purpose. What is the purpose in me dating you, getting to know you, giving my energy to you? And someone is seeking their abundance. Someone knows that this is what they want, or pursuing their abundance, right? So I think that the person who is lacking or doubting themselves, they're going through some karma right now because of the way that they behaved in the connection. I feel like both people want to be loved. But this is definitely a lesson. All right, what else? Holy Spirit, angel guides. What other energy we have surrounding the collective zodiacs? I want to take things slow. We have got my own shit. Who is that? She will give me hell if I come towards you. Oh. So this could be a third party involved. Now this changes the situation that somebody might have a family, but they want to go towards you guys. But they don't know if they could do this. That's why they're having these doubts. They feel like they'll reap some sort of karma if they leave somebody to come towards you. What else, Holy Spirit, angel guides, do we have surrounding this energy for the zodiacs? Karmic male. This is who this energy is coming from. So this masculine, he's definitely in a karmic cycle. This is why the universe is keeping them away from you, because their energy is not worthy of you at this time. If you slept with this person, they feel like you got that good, you the best. We got the wettest or the stiffest in my life. So, whether it's male or female, okay, they longing for you. What else, Holy Spirit, angel guides, for the collective zodiacs at this time? Just want sex. Now, it feels like, okay, that makes sense. This person's in a karmic cycle. So you have a healing energy. So if they've connected to you physically before, they want to connect again because your energy is healing. But again, you're being protected from this person because they just want to use your body. They want to use your body. And remember, it doesn't matter if you're male or female, you guys. The energy can be switched. Sometimes it's going to be interchangeable as you're hearing the reading, because sometimes it'll be like you're in the masculine energy and sometimes you're in the feminine energy. What else? Oh, we got liar. So, I mean, they're coming out as somebody you shouldn't trust. Like, even if there's a lot of passion, even if this person wants you, they don't sound like they're a great character. We have determined to change. Thoughts of kissing you and touching you lovingly. The Hierophant. Let go of your past and focus on the now. Ooh, I got them pregnant. Somebody slipped up. Somebody slipped up. So for some of you guys, this person was messing around with somebody that they didn't really take seriously, unprotected. That person got pregnant. So this is why they feel like they have to be here with this person right now, right? Because they're going to have a child together, but they want you. Now they want to change. I think them being stuck in this situation with somebody that they don't want to be with, now it's like they want to change. They want to come back to this connection, but they're not in the energy where they have changed. They're just thinking a lot about this connection. All right, let's get into the tarot. Holy Spirit, angel guys, what's going on with this karmic male situation? Because they're clearly with somebody else. They made a mistake and they want to come towards my collective. We got King of Cups and we got Eight of Cups. What else? We have the Fool. What else? Seven of Wands. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. What else? And then we got the Devil. So it could be an Aries, a Capricorn, or any of the water signs that you're dealing with. So this King of Cups, he wants to walk away, right? We already know he wanted to walk away from this feminine that he got pregnant, or he slipped up with somebody. He want to walk away from them and start a new beginning in a different direction where it's this connection. He wants to come towards this connection because now he wants to change. He wants to stop being toxic because he's been toxic. I feel like he's obsessed, he's addicted, but he's burdened by the fact that he's now stuck in a connection with somebody he does not want to be with. Having a child will keep you tied, right? It's not something you can just easily walk away from. What else? Ace of Pentacles. He's looking for this opportunity, how he can get out of it. We got the Lovers. What else? Page of Pentacles. Again, he's trying to manifest how he can do this, how he can, like, I guess, deal with this person that he's now building a family with and get what he wants within you guys' direction. He's feeling like he doesn't know how he can do that. He doesn't feel like he can do that. Oh. He feels like somebody's angry with him. It could be the person that he is with in this moment. She's angry. All right. Let me see where to go from here. Let me just let Spirit talk for a little bit more. What else, Holy Spirit, angel guides? So he's thinking a lot. We got the Empress in the reverse. Why is the Empress in the reverse? Page of Wands. Eight of Swords. I feel like the Empress in the reverse is the person he's stuck with. Instead of her being a nurturing, loving person, it's like she is... Hold on, you guys. All right. I cut the chat just because I don't want it to get distracting. When people ask questions that navigate me from the reading, I just cut the chat. Okay? Because I want to focus on the energy. But yeah, they're thinking a lot about the mistake that they made. The mistake is that they walked away from the person that they actually should have built this family with. But instead, they chose to invest in a karmic situation, and they came out as a karmic male. So that means that they're in a karmic cycle. So they attracted what they were putting out there when they had the opportunity to build with somebody who was divine. So who they end up with is an Empress in the reverse. She's not the Empress upright, and they were looking for someone who they could build a family with and a home with. So I do think at one point this masculine felt he chose the right direction. He was happy with the choice that he made until he was in it, and then she wasn't what he thought he was. I mean, she wasn't what he thought she was. I don't know if I said it right the first time. Because what's happening is that he feels like he's struggling. He's actually really stressed. And he feels like he's carrying someone on his back. He's carrying the weight of everything that this connection needs. Maybe what the family needs, all the responsibilities. Maybe he thought he was getting with somebody who like had their own, somebody who was going to build with them. But it's like, instead they got with someone who just wants to be taken care of. Somebody who wants a free ride, right? But they're going to have a child with that person. So they're thinking about the choice that they made when it came to love and what they got. They got an Empress in the reverse. So they're feeling stuck, right? They're pissed off at themselves. They don't know how they're going to get out of this. They don't know how they can fix this. They don't know how they can move away from this connection. So all they're doing is thinking about you at this point because that's all they could do. All right. So where does the collective play a part in this? Where are they at? How are they feeling about all of this? Two of Swords. We have the Tower sideways. We have the Sun sideways. We have the World sideways. So I think that you guys are in the middle of closing this cycle out. You might not know this information, that the reason why they've been staying away is because they got somebody pregnant. You might know that they're dealing with someone, but you don't know that they might have gotten somebody pregnant. So, you're just in that place where you're trying to make the decision to move on from it, because that Tower moment is starting to come. That Tower moment when you're realizing like this person is not really making any changes. This person is not really growing or building with me. And it's like I like them and I want them. They made me happy, but they're starting not to make me happy. So more and more that this person is away, more and more that they do not connect or build anything with you, you're getting kind of like discouraged or sick of waiting. It's like you're starting not to want them, right? They're making you doubt them and the connection, which makes sense. Okay, what else? Yeah, you haven't fully moved on yet. It's like you got one foot in, one foot out. There's a part of you waiting for them. There's a part of you that's like moving on from them. So you have days where you feel like I'm done with this, and then you have other days where it's like, but what if? What else? You're kind of mad at them, but you still have feelings for them. So I think you guys have mixed emotions, and you still haven't really decided if you're going to cut them out yet. There's something about this person some of you guys like this person could be a masculine who got money. So to you, you put them in this position where they're this emperor, because they're very attractive to you. Like they have some sort of success from the worldly lens, right? So in your mind, you're like, this person is a great catch. All right, so let's go back to the masculine. What is he going to do? Or let's go to this feminine, right? What about this feminine? What are their current situation? Are they together? We know they got a baby on the way, but are they together? What are their current situation? They're trying to balance things. Two of Pentacles. Maybe money can be tied together as well. We got Three of Cups. What else? Six of Wands. King of Cups. What else? This is about money. On the surface, he's acting like he's happy, you know, and like they're celebrating. Things are balanced. But he is prioritizing their responsibilities. It's like planning for the future. This masculine is also saving. What is he saving for? But he's looking at something. He's hiding. So I think he is dealing with this feminine, but he's lying. He's planning his escape. He feels like, I'm going to escape this connection. I'm going to move in another direction, but I don't want her to know. So on the surface, I'm going to act like I'm happy. Everything is all good. We're celebrating. You know, like Like, he could wait until after they take pictures at the baby shower, after the baby's born, then he's going to come out. He's going to come out of the connection because he's spying on somebody, and it's like he's making these secret plans to escape. So he's also saving some money, I guess, to leave with this feminine, the mother of his child, because maybe he knows he's going to be put on child support, something like that. Yeah, he can't stop thinking about the past. See, the opportunity he had was with a different feminine, which I feel like is the collective. This is who he's thinking about. So he's not happy. He's really, really sad. But he's not showing this to that feminine. She could be picking up on the fact that he doesn't want to be there, but he's trying to avoid the conflict of her being angry. Ace of Cups, Judgment, Eight of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Temperance, Ten of Wands, Queen of Wands. Man, this is who he's dealing with, a Queen of Wands. But he feels, you know what it is? He hasn't left yet. And I would not tell y'all to hold y'all breath and wait for this masculine to return, because what this energy is saying, it's like he's thinking all of this, but he's not about to take action because he's trying to actively make it work with that Queen of Wands. So that Queen of Wands think that they're going to be this happy family while he's planning his escape. But he's like, but I can't do this right now because I have to build this with her. So I'm going to still be in this connection with her. We're going to celebrate the baby, the baby shower, all of that. And then it's like he's planning for the future. He's like, in the future, I'm going to leave this connection. So maybe a year after the baby has been here, or 2 years or 3 years, even in this moment, he has his energy focused on the direction he wants to go, but he's going to still be in this connection, even if he's not happy, pretending like he's happy, even to this feminine, so that she doesn't know. It's like he doesn't want it to look bad. He wants it to look like he moved on and he handled his responsibilities. So even when he leaves this feminine, he wants it to look like it's not because he wanted to go somewhere else. It's because they had problems. It's like because it's like they've had problems even before the baby got here. But and even during the pregnancy, and there are going to be problems after the pregnancy. So it's like he knows that they're going to have some sort of fight, and when that time comes up, that's going to be his opportunity to move away from the connection, because he doesn't want to be seen. It's like he's playing her, and then he's prolonging the situation from returning because he wants to be hidden. He doesn't want this to be revealed about why he's taken so long. So it would just look like, oh, well, me and the divine feminine or masculine, we separated. They moved on and I moved on, and I started a family somewhere else, but it didn't work out. And then now me coming back, it's because it's like they want to paint it like we were meant to be together. See? But you had moved on too, so you can't be mad at me that I had a family with somebody else, but I still came back to you. It's that type of energy they're trying to put out there. Like, time it so right that they're not in the wrong. But it's like, who said you could get the collective back? That's kind of arrogant. And then they want to take things slow. So this is why they're being called a liar. And I feel like Spirit is saying, don't trust this person, because yes, they do want to change, right? But in this moment, they just want to have sex. They're tired of the person that they're with. They wish that they didn't choose this direction. So they only miss you because your energy was healing. Your energy gave them something that this other connection can't. So they're deceptive. This person is very deceptive. I don't like their energy. Mm-mm. All right, so tell me about the feminine. Tell me about the feminine that they're with. What's her stance on this? Do she know or have any idea of what this masculine is doing? Do she know? Tell me about the feminine. We have Seven of Cups. She could be having dreams, or she could be under a spell, like under an illusion. We have Six of... Okay, so her dreams are telling her this connection is not going to work out. It's not going to be successful. What else? We have Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. They moved very quickly in this connection. Seven of... So it's almost like she kind of have regrets too. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, Two of Cups. She does not feel like they love her. All right, what else? She kind of wants to leave this connection. We got the Fool sideways. And we have the Page of Swords upright. Why do we have the Page of Swords? Page of Wands. And then we have the Moon. This is all in her subconscious. So in her subconscious, she has the information where her inner voice is telling her, this isn't going to work. She shouldn't keep investing in this connection because they don't really love her. And she doesn't really see this being successful. I think she has a lot of dreams about this connection where it shows this masculine, like how he doesn't love her. And he's not really there. Page of Swords, Page of Wands. Her intuition is telling her to move on, move away. She sensed that there's a third party, Three of Cups. And she feels like torn, heartbroken, because she does want to be with this masculine. She feels like he loves, she knows, does she know who he loves? Because it's coming out like she does. Okay, see, we got the High Priestess sideways. And then we have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Her intuition, she doesn't really know how to listen to her intuition, but her intuition is telling her this masculine is in love with somebody else. He doesn't want to be with you. You're not his wish fulfillment. You're not his desire. Even if he is here with you, his mind is somewhere else. His heart is somewhere else. We have Nine of Swords. She doesn't like the idea of that. Four of Cups, Chariot. She doesn't like the idea of them not being together, but she's trying to like lie to herself and ignore that, like maybe it's not true. So I feel like the signs are there that this masculine is not really interested in her, but she doesn't want to admit that to herself yet. But she feels it in her intuition. What else? That's why he's saying she's going to be mad, right? We have Nine of Wands under reverse. What else? Eight of Cups. King of Swords in the reverse. Is she manipulating herself or is he manipulating her? Oh, yeah. I think she's manipulating herself. She believes that this masculine is an emperor. So for her, she's like, if I leave him, if I move on from him, I'm going to lose. It's like, it's almost like she thinks that maybe she did something wrong. She thinks that she could make him love her. Like, I would say it's pulling on her insecurities, right? It's like the more somebody doesn't want you and then you're trying to make them stay, then that's pulling on your insecurities. So it's like her thinking that he wants someone else and makes her want him even more for some reason, which is toxic. And it's like, it's showing where she is in her journey. Instead of letting him go, she's like, how can I keep him? Because there's a part of her that don't want to lose because she thinks he's a great catch. So she doesn't want to miss out on the blessing that she thinks that he is. So even if she senses that he wants to go somewhere else, she's kind of trying to ignore that. Like, no, he's building a family with me. He loves me. He wants me. Maybe he just needs time to balance out his energy. All right, so let's get the conclusion to this. What's going to happen in the long run with this connection? And what is this masculine going to do about the collective? Decision has not been made. It's coming there. It's moving. The energy is moving. I feel like he's withdrawn from the feminine. He's thinking about his past a lot. It's almost like he feels like he's in the cycle where if he was with the collective and then he went in a new direction to one of his options and then the collective left and then he started something with that option, of course, and then got her pregnant. Now he feels stuck, but he wants to go back to the collective. So it's like he wasn't sure about you guys. Then he went towards somebody else, thought that was everything because the connection moved very quick. So that's where you can mistake lust for love because you're feeling good, right? But then when things start to get real and then she's pregnant, now you've seen the true person for who they are. Now you want to go back to the person who was actually loving you and you knew in your heart was better for you, but you didn't choose that dynamic. So you want to do the other person the same way you did that other person where you left. That's where he's at. It's like, this is why he can't make this decision, because it's like, instead of him being direct and upfront, it's like he kind of ghosts people, but you can't ghost this feminine because you got her pregnant. There's a child coming. Yeah, so I just feel like this masculine, he's going to sit there stressed. He feels like he's going to lose either way because he doesn't know if the collective will take him back, and he doesn't know what this feminine is going to do. He knows she'll be angry. He's concerned about his money. He's very frustrated because he doesn't want to pay child support. And then if he stays with her, he's still going to have his money taken if they get into a marriage or something. Yeah. Why is this Ten of Pentacles here? I feel like the High Priestess knows this. This is who the other person is in the collective, is a High Priestess. So they have the ability to see into the future. They also have a very strong intuition. What else? Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands. And they're coming out as a page. So they're not even ready to be with her. They also feel like she put up her boundaries. So since the last time that they've dealt with her, she's changed. So she's also a Queen of Wands now, right? Like, but she's more in a protective energy where it's like her standards have changed, her desires have changed, and what she wants. And if they couldn't meet her standards before in the past because they thought it was too much, they can't meet it now. But they still want to move towards her. Like, they're going to hold back until they could find the right opportunity to come in. But they're in a mess. They're in a mess. They're with someone they don't want to be with. They're lying to that person. They keep constantly thinking about this connection. So they could be projecting a lot of energy. And then they miss the way you touched them, right? And they do want a different life now, but it's almost like it's too late. It's like they want a more spiritual lifestyle. They don't bond with that Queen of Wands anymore because they don't want to be surface level anymore. They want a more deeper, loving connection. That's why they're coming out as the King of Cups. But I think that at one point they were superficial. So it's like they don't feel connected to the Queen of Wands anymore because they don't feel that bond. It was always shallow. It was always surface level. Now they want something deeper, and now they feel trapped. Logically, what's going to play out for them is how they're thinking about, like, what's going to happen, because they can't just walk away from this connection like they could have if they were just single. With a child being involved, there's a lot of court system things involved that they got to deal with, because they already know that it's going to side with the feminine, the woman. So they're stressed out. They're stressed out. But it's almost like, and they're sad about it. They're not happy about this pregnancy, right? So that's why Spirit is saying let go of your past and focus on the now. So Spirit is saying they're in your past at this point because this person is not coming back around. But all right, you guys, so that is the reading and what's going on with that person. Now we're going to go to each zodiac sign and we're going to look at what you guys need to know about the situation. Like, what is the advice from Spirit? Where's my pen? Where's my pen? Oh, there it goes. So we're going to start with Capricorn. Holy Spirit, angel guides, what's the advice for Capricorn in this situation? What's the advice for Capricorn? We have Justice in the reverse. We have Knight of Wands in the reverse. What else? We have the Devil. We have Ace of Cups. We have Two of Swords. And we have the Fool. So Spirit is saying that this connection definitely has caused an injustice. You deserve better, right? You deserve somebody who's not playing games, somebody who's ready. They're definitely toxic. So this is a karmic connection for you guys as well. And even if there is love here, you have to make a decision to love yourself. So either you're going to take a leap of faith in a new direction, or you're going to try to wait for this person to grow up. But the decision is yours, right? All right, Holy Spirit, angel guides, what do we have for Cancer? What do we have for Cancer? What's the advice for Cancer? We have Six of Wands. What else? Five of Wands. Four of Cups. What else? Okay, Cancer. Two of Cups. I feel like the ball is in y'all court, Cancer. Spirit is saying like the way you're handling this is you are becoming successful because they're having inner conflict over you. They're fighting themselves, but you also have a lot of options and you know that. So your energy is withdrawn because you're not going to give your heart or your energy to anybody that you don't feel like is actually fighting for this connection or giving to you or kind of in that player energy. You're pretty good at walking away from people that don't service you as far as like they're not giving you what you want. You know that there's a lot of people, you know that a lot of people just want to come in for attention off of you at times. You choose to love yourself. You've been healing a lot. So I think you guys don't really need any advice. It sounds like you guys are doing great on your journey. All right. What else? We have Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? Holy Spirit, angel guides. What do we have for Gemini? We have Nine of Wands. What else? King of Swords. We have Eight of Swords, the Magician, Justice. Ooh, Spirit is saying that you're going to get justice over what someone did to you. So the same hurt and pain that they gave you is what they're going to get back. Because they manifested this, right? By their actions. Somebody had you stuck in your head for a very long time, confused. Like, they created an injustice too, but they think about this all the time, and they definitely are receiving that karma because they know that they hurt you. They always think about coming back, but they know that they can't. This is the loop that they replay over and over in their mind. It's like they can't come back. So I feel like you guys don't want this person back, because if you did, it's like you would be sending out that energy, but you don't. All right, Pisces. What do we have for Pisces? Holy Spirit, angel guides. What do we have for Pisces? I'm going to timestamp this, you guys, and it's going to be in the comment section. What do you have for Pisces? The High Priestess in the reverse. What else? Two of Cups. High Priestess in the reverse. Two of Cups. Six of Wands. What else? Four of Cups in the reverse. You're blocking someone intuitively. There's somebody that you saw the Two of Cups that you're no longer desiring. This person definitely does want your attention because you're withdrawn from them. And I feel like you feel like that. You feel like every time you withdraw your energy, this person wants to come back in and then they want your attention, but you're becoming like unattracted to them for doing that. There's some truth that's been exposed to you. You feel like this person's very childish, and you know that they're healing. They think about you a lot. They know that you're the Empress. They want to invest in you, and it's like this person's perspective is beginning to change about you, but it's like they're still stuck in this energy. It's like they know better, but they don't do better. So I feel like energetically you guys are blocking this person. And if you're not, Spirit is telling you to energetically block them because they're trying to get in your energy, but they're not where they need to be. Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius? Holy Spirit, angel guides. What do we have for Aquarius? What do we have for Aquarius? Oh. Well, they're watching you. Somebody's also studying you. Not just watching you, but studying you. What else? They're watching you walk away. You've turned your back on this person. What else? They feel like you're happy. They feel like you're happy that you're done with this connection. Yeah, they see you as moving on. You're not having a new beginning with them. They don't make you excited anymore. You don't want to take any chances on them. The Fool in the reverse. You're definitely holding back. They think you're dating somebody else, but they see you happy. You don't care about them. This is making them mad. Like, this is creating emotional stress for this person. It's triggering them. It's like almost like they want to make you mad. They want to make you jealous, but you're not thinking about them. You got your heart put up, right? And you're working on your money. But I feel like they started the war with you. So it's like, I feel like they're seeing a different side of you and they don't like it. But you guys are doing good by walking away. So, Libra. What do we have for Libra? Holy Spirit, angel guides. What do we have for Libra? What do we have for Libra? Someone feel like they lost an opportunity with you. Something is shifting in this person. Something's changing. Oh, they got feelings. This person developed feelings after you walked away from them. Yeah, now they want to have this new beginning. Now they want to talk to you. They want to talk to you really bad. They want to talk about the past. They want to talk about being in a relationship. What else? But this is your energy. Four of Cups. You're bored of them. You feel like this person wasted so much of your time. You feel like their ego was so big. They're having regrets for acting like that. I feel like you felt like they were just all about passion. Like that's you took this connection as this person is just sex. We had sex, whatever. I want more, they don't. It was disappointing that they didn't want more, but it's okay. I'll heal through it. They think you're secretly in a relationship with somebody else. They don't know if you're alone or not. Right? So I feel like this person, it's like they fell in love with you after you walked away. They want you more now that they can't have you. And they think you're with somebody else, and that's like driving them crazy. But I don't really see this person taking action. This is just them being in their head.